You should take Social Security at age 70. Hi, it's financial planner Sean Mullaney. Let's discuss. And welcome back to an occasional segment on the channel, Closing Argument, where you get to be the judge and jury, and I present an argument for a certain proposition in personal finance. Today, the proposition is you should take Social Security at age 70. A few ground rules. First of all, this is not necessarily my own personal opinion. It's the best arguments I can come up with for the proposition. Second, it's not advice for you or anyone else watching the video. It's an academic argument. And third, we're going to deal with a hypothetical person who's in their early to mid 60s and they have a decision to make. Do I take Social Security sooner rather than later, or do I delay to age 70 and increase by every year I delay, I increase the amount I will eventually collect every year when I start my Social Security? So the first reason I think you should, I'm going to argue that you should delay Social Security to age 70 is longevity, right? Won't it be nice at age 90, 95, you take care of yourself, you get to 90, you get to 95, well, you still have some expenses. Heating and cooling, food and beverage, right? You still want to eat something at age 90, you still got some expenses, and you're going to be relatively vulnerable compared to the rest of your life. So won't it be nice at a time that you're relatively vulnerable vis-a-vis the rest of your life, you have a bigger check coming in every month from Social Security? Second reason is, you know what? Let's live a little in our early to mid 70s and maybe even later, right? So by delaying Social Security to age 70, we're delaying receiving those payments, but we're increasing those payments. And won't it be nice at age 70, 71, 72 to maybe be able to extend that Hawaii vacation from 7 days to 10 days? Maybe we have a cross-country flight we could upgrade to economy plus or first class, right? You're not infirm. Hopefully you're not infirm in your early to mid 70s. Won't it be nice to be getting just a bit bigger of a check so you can, enjoy life a little bit more while you still got some living to be done? Third reason is a portfolio reason. Volatility, right? Think about that early 60-something retiree, and they've got stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. They also have future Social Security. Well, stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds are fine, but they have volatility. As financial assets, they all are subject to various financial risks, sector risk, market risk, interest rate risk, credit risk. There's different risks that attach to financial assets depending on the asset. Well, Social Security has risks in a much lesser fashion, right? Because we look at Social Security, it has inflation adjustments, and it has a published increase in terms of monthly benefits for every month we delay collecting Social Security. So why not build up the Social Security, the non-volatile assets, by delaying collecting it? And then in our 60s, the first things we spend down are our volatile assets, the stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. We get to age 70 with less in the way of financial assets, but more in the way of annual Social Security payouts. We've de-risked our portfolio to a certain extent by spending down volatile assets and by delaying building up a non-volatile asset, relatively speaking, Social Security. The fourth reason I'm advocating taking Social Security at age 70 is tax planning. I've talked about it on the channel before, the phenomenon of the hidden Roth IRA. I've talked about doing Roth conversions in our 60s and paying an incredibly low rate of tax on that. Well, what really supercharges that type of planning is delaying Social Security. If we take Social Security at age 62, 65, 67, whatever it might be, at that point, we're creating inflexible ordinary income on our tax return, and it sort of gets in the way of some of that really good planning we can do with traditional retirement accounts. So for the tax planning benefit, I think there's a tremendous benefit in delaying Social Security to age 70 instead of taking it sooner. And then the fifth reason is if we are the higher earning spouse in a married couple. Let's think about a married couple, right, who has two potential claims to Social Security. Generally speaking, there's going to be a higher earner and a lower earner spouse. Well, the lower earner spouse's benefit is relevant as long as both spouses are alive. But the higher earning spouse's benefit is relevant as long as either of them is alive. What that means is after the first death, the the survivor, whoever he or she is, steps into the shoes of the higher earner. So by delaying that higher earner collecting Social Security, we're increasing that ultimate benefit, which means the survivor is going to get a higher benefit. So for those 5 reasons today on the channel, I'm arguing you should delay Social Security until age 70. You're the court of public opinion. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please mash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.